This is Car Guys New England, your YouTube channel for anything automotive. This is Jay with Car Guys New England, and today we're back on the subject of lowriders. And one really common question that a lot of people ask are square dumps worth the money? Here's a square dump. This happens to be an ADEX, but let's talk about this today. So are square dumps worth the money? Absolutely, you betcha. These things are awesome. So one of the things that makes these valves so awesome is how quickly they respond. So you can literally just tap the switch and the car will go down, a small fraction of anything. Compared to their counterparts, which are cartridge type dumps like the Delta dumps that are out there and the Italian cartridge dumps that are out there as well. They don't close as quick. The other problem with the cartridge dumps is the fact that they can get easily clogged up with gunk and they stop working. Also, the O-rings can blow out on them. They're just a pain in the butt. They're not very accurate. So the one thing about, an ADEX or an 8L valve or anything like that, the nice thing about them is it's a spool sleeve dump, meaning that there's an actual piece that slides up and down within a sleeve, and it moves much faster. And actually I have on my keychain, this is from a generic square dump that's a spool sleeve dump, but this is what the spool looks like. You can see it there, this little thingy. So this piece moves up and down and controls the the fluid returning back to the reservoir in the car. So that's pretty much how they work, just to give you an idea. So what I'm talking about here so this type of valve is an 8L style. Basically, it's a special valve that was used in the B-52 bombers. Is part of the braking system, I believe, on them. My memory's a little off, but so there are many different types of valves. So this is the 8L style valve that was created by 8L, and then the rights were bought by Hydro Air. So other valves that exist out there, and I'll do future videos about them, but you have the Hydro Air number 6s, Hydro Air number 8s out there, round body dumps. We'll get into that. Then you get your Monster Greens, which I'll do some videos on those as well at some point. But the main thing that has always been the really big deal with lowriding has been these guys, since they were originally sold by Pally's as surplus out in California. And what ended up happening was the market pretty much dried out. Lowriders bought them all up, or they burnt out the candles, things like that. So ADEX Hydraulics, Andy over there, he ended up purchasing the rights from Hydro Air to basically reproduce these valves. And I have to say, just looking at the quality of these are definitely the superior square dump out there. Just the anodizing's perfect, the stamping on them, even little details like, how they lock wire them together and everything. Just beautiful. The other thing too about these valves, at the top of the solenoid, they have an amphenol connector. So it's a little bit different than the standard dumps that are out there. So, to do it right, don't be cheap and just put a wire to the pin or something like that. Get the right amphenol connectors, folks, because why are you going to spend the money on this cool valve and then you do something half-assed? So just something to point out. So on the ADEX, you can see the they stamped on the assembly date, the cure date, and that's all replica type stuff. The other thing too about ADEX is he does the serial numbers on them, which is really cool. They're unique for every single valve, which is really cool. This valve is actually really special to me because my father won this, and you can see his birth dates on here in the spec 10/8, and then the order number 1948. So that's his birthday, and that's a tribute to him. So I keep this one near and dear. You know, it's just a really nice valve. So just another thing to keep in mind, there are a whole bunch of different people making different repops of the Adel style valves. There's some generic ones that are out there that were very poorly made. There are some hydraulic manufacturers out there that are popping out ones that seem to have pretty good reviews, so I'm not going to knock those or anything like that, but just something to be aware. But again, the top of the bar is the ADEX dump valve, and that really is the one that you want for your lowrider, especially if you hop. You definitely want this on the front of your car. Or, you know, you can do your whole car with them like I did in the back of this car. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, anything like that, be sure to comment down below. If you like the video, be sure to give it a like. If you're not subscribing, please subscribe. We're going to continue cranking out all sorts of different content, everything from lowrider topics to exotic cars, and, you know, a few surprises in between. But anyways, again, thank you so much for watching. This is Car Guys New England. Until next time, take care.